Hello there, I'm the film Faultfinder. In case you didn't know, Faultfinder is a posh word for a critic. And I'm here today to 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 the hence of my name, Faultfinder. So critic on films. Speaking of which, what's this one we have here? Tropic Thunder. I think I've seen some people do it, watch this. In particular, I do like this movie. Even though it's a 15, it goes for 102 minutes, which is an hour and 42 minutes. It's a 15, which contains strong language, sex references, and comic bloody violence. So that it stars Ben Stiller there as Tug Speedman, who's like an actor. Obviously, he's like an actor in an actor, so he's like playing two roles at the same time. So he plays it's set in like 1969 Vietnam, where they're shooting the book called Tropic Thunder, which is written by Sergeant Four-Leaf Tayback, which is that bloke there. No, oh wait, that one there. And so these the director of Tropic Thunder, called Damien Cockburn, who's played by Steve Coogan, can't control these three and these two here. These are also actors. So yeah, Stiller plays Tug Speedman, who stars in the Scorcher film series 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Sorry, and so in the first five, it's when in the year 2013, where Earth halts, stops spinning, and then the world calls on him to save the world. But then in the sixth one, the whole Earth freezes, and then it doesn't tell you, and he says it's called Global Meltdown, which I think it should have been called the second one. Don't know why. Okay, done. Stiller, he's out of the way with. Jack Black, that guy there with the spiky blonde hair. He plays the heroin addicted Jeff Portnoy, who's in the popular Fatties franchise, number 1 and 2. He plays all the roles. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 roles. Yeah, very good. So he's addicted to heroin, and in this, near the beginning, this lady says that he's was really uninsurable, from all of his heroin addictedness. So yeah, and he plays a soldier called Fats, who speaks in a raspy voice. Yeah, near the beginning, where he swears for the first time in the film, he says to get some firepower, and he's talking with this bloke here, the one with the phone. So yeah, that's pretty much him. And near the end of the movie, where Speedman gets taken hostage by these Vietnamese terrorists called Flaming Dragon, and they're a heroin processing plant in Vietnam. And so he gets brainwashed, and so Black and Downey Jr. And the rest have to go and rescue him, and he's gone out of his mind. He says he's got a son, which this little Vietnamese kid gave him, this little stick man thing, which he calls Twigman, which I thought was funny when I saw this. Okay, away from that. Downey Jr. there, he plays Kirk Lazarus, and at the beginning you see all the trailers, you see the Six Scorchers, the Fatties, and now this one is called Satan's Alley. where it's set in an 18th century Irish monastery, and where Downey Jr. and Tobey Maguire is gay, like are gay monks in that monastery. And so he what was I going to say? And apparently, I think it was illegal for these people to be homosexuals back then in the 18th century, probably. What else? What else? Oh yes. This guy here, little guy here, he's called Al Pacino, and what he does is he does these sort of these oh yeah, he's like a rapper, and he sells these booty sweat drinks and soft energy drinks and busting up bars, which like in later in the movie where the rest like go off into a jungle where Damien Cockburn, like Steve Coogan, where he gets blown up by a French mine, like where they go in a helicopter with four-leaf Tayback, which is that bloke there and that bloke there. He's called Cody. He's like he's a pyromaniac. He's into like explosives, flamethrowers, guns, etc. So he does that. And he usually fights with Downey Jr. because he got a pigmentation alteration procedure which made him, black, to play this bloke called Lincoln Osiris in Tropic Thunder. And so throughout the movie he keeps his American English accent, which he doesn't want to break, and Alpa usually fights with him about it. Probably because Stiller was the director, so maybe it was what he wanted to do. Okay, what now? Oh yeah, Tayback there. Apparently he was he served in the Vietnam War, but later when they get captured by Flaming Dragon, he apparently gets revealed that he wasn't a sergeant, that his story was fake, and Cody there keeps on swearing for some reason. Don't know why. What else? Oh yes, him there. He's called Kevin Sandusky. He's like a newcomer into this. Like when you see the movie, you see all the trailers for these three and Alpa there, but for him, it's because he's a new guy, so you don't see him at the beginning. Oh yes, Tom Cruise also he stars in this. He plays Les Grossman. He's like the what was it? He plays he's like a manager or something. Like he's the head of the like film business. I don't know. And so he sort of like he's a big, loud-mouthed, like spoiled bloke. Really, he usually like plays music. He did it once with Matthew McConaughey, who plays Rick Peck, who's Stiller's agent, and Bill Hader, who plays Les Grossman's assistant in the movie. Like he usually like backs him up. Like also like Cruise. Like he's just it's like when Flaming Dragon like contact Les Grossman and Rick, they're saying for some reason like Tom Cruise like keeps on saying the F word. Don't know why. It's just probably what the producers said they put in. But yeah, it's basically about they're making the movie called Tropic Thunder, but then them three and them two go into the Vietnamese jungle where they shoot scenes with tiny cameras all over the tree line, and where Steve Coogan plays Damien Cockburn, who's the director for the movie, who he gets blown up by a French mine, and where Speedman thinks that it's fake, but it isn't really. But Downey Jr.'s more of the convinced one that Cockburn's dead. Yeah, and so they lead on into the jungle, where Speedman gets kidnapped by Flaming Dragon, and he still thinks that it's part of the movie. Like, because when he in one part, like near the end, he gets dunked into water, and he keeps on saying Damien cut, which he thinks that is still part of the movie when it isn't really. And so that's when he gets brainwashed. And in this other movie where he stars in, it's called Simple Jack, the story of a mentally impaired farmhand who can apparently talk to animals. The sort of bad guy, he's like a kid. He's played by Brandon Suhu, who plays the head of the Flaming Dragon. He asks Speedman to act out the whole film for Simple Jack. Yeah, so he had to wear a ginger wig, had to wear teeth from this old man. Yeah, just a bit weird, really. So where the rest go to rescue him, and where they've also captured them two there, they also rescue. And so near the end, at the very end, all the little cameras that they put into the jungle, they've captured a feature film which they call Tropic Thunder, which is where Lazarus there, Kirk Lazarus, he hosts it, and out of these actors who gets the Oscar for the best actor or something, Speedman gets it. And so when he gets up to the stage thing where he claims his Oscar, he starts celebrating himself, so keeps that's Speedman's first Oscar. And Bill Hader, who plays Grossman's assistant, says that it saved Speedman's career from this movie. So, which I think, I love this movie. It was made in 2008, I think. It stars Jack Black, Ben Stiller, Downey Jr., Steve Coogan, Matthew McConaughey, Bill Hader, Danny McBride, Nick Nolte. I can't remember the rest, sorry. But the Daily Star gave it 10 out of 10. Hilarious there. Uncut called it, it's 4 out of 5 stars. It was brilliant. So there's the cast there. You can see them there. And, that scene at the beginning. That's where they're at the beginning, where they enact that where Four Leaf gets his hand blown off, but then later Lazarus says that asks Four Leaf if his hands did get blown off, and they didn't, and so he says to rewrite it. So it just looked weird. It's good makeup, how they made his hand get blown off. So I think it's a really cool movie. See what you think. And so as for the film Faultfinder, cheerio.